Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. Things are getting wild in this world that we're in. Francia controls all of this. They used to be Maghreb, but they're now Francia and they are very, very scary. But don't let them distract you from Arabia, who also controls a ton of land, although they are currently losing against my vassal, which is very funny, but they hold a ton of land. But don't let them distract you from the Holy Roman Emperor, who, if they weren't quite so ill, would also be very, very strong. Like, this character is pretty garbage, but they still have a little bit of strength. If they had, like, somebody with real stats, okay, now their successor also doesn't have real stats, but if they were to get somebody with stats, they could be a real powerhouse as well. Although, I think they might be being saved by the fact that Burgundy currently is acting as a wall between them and Francia, so... Anyway. Is there anyone else on the map who's actually scary? I mean, England probably isn't. Like, England and Alba do have, like, some comparable strength to the Holy Roman Empire. Problem is they're just too far away, and their strength isn't high enough to make up for that currently. Like, the only person they could really attack on the mainland is Francia, and they're not even thinking about that. So, yeah. What war are you in, by the way? You're not in a war, so they might declare a war the moment we start here. Norway? No, they're weak. They're actually incredibly weak. Mordvinia? No, Siberia? Siberia has a little bit of strength, actually. 8,000. It's not bad, and they're attacking and expanding. Tuva's the other conqueror, right? I think Tuva was a conqueror. No, they're not a conqueror. Is there not a conqueror over here? I might have to look at conquerors again. I think you're still a conqueror, and you're still going. Let's have a look at conquerors for a second here. So we have Arabia, Francia, the Zungaria, Azerbaijan, who is completely screwed because they can only expand into Arabia currently. Although, I mean, maybe they'd win, but I don't know, we'll see. And then we have this one. Ah, yes, there is a conqueror up there. They're just, like, surrounded by people who are stronger than them, which is kind of an upsetting place to be as a conqueror. Anyway, there's also us, who doesn't look like we're the strongest people on the map, but we probably are if we actually get all of our troops together and, you know, focus on one war. However, we also have borders with everyone else, right? Like, all the powerful people have borders with us, which means if one attacks us, like, it's going to be a spiral. Like, say Francia attacks us next, right? Immediately, we're setting ourselves up for Arabia, for Mordvinia, for Holy Roman Empire, to look at us and think, I could get some land off of that. So, because we would be facing somebody with an equal strength to us. So, I don't know. It's a worrying situation to be in. However, our development's not bad. We're getting there. We're actually getting quite high up. We're at 19 here, 14 here. We have 37 Constantinople, and it just lost 2. It's a lot of options. Right. I think what I'm going to do at the start of this episode is I'm just going to, like, sort ourselves out, because we've kind of been in, like, this war for too long and other stuff, so let's just work out what we need to do. So, hold mystical communion. Any reason not to do this? No. Right. So that gets us wise man level 1, I think? No, we're almost at wise man level 1. Train for a tournament. I don't see a reason not to do this. Yeah, there's a chance I get wounded, but that's fine. My personal physician should get rid of that. Extort my subjects, of course, I will do that. Hold court, no. Hire agents? Sure, I mean, there's no real reason not to, so I'll do that. Should also probably hold a triumph as well, but we'll wait a second on that. I can extort couriers, which gives us negative courier opinion. Yeah, okay, don't care. Couriers just literally don't matter to me. They might as well not exist. Wise man trait's gone up by 3. Yeah, so it's actually another 2 of these before we get the wise man to level 1. Courier opinion, by the way, in case you're wondering, or sorry, not courier opinion, courtier opinion, it's just these people. 52 people get negative opinion of us. Which is fine, but like, Who cares? In fact, I think it doesn't even apply to guests or prisoners. So it must, like, maybe you? Is your pit? Yeah, there you go. Minus 15. So it's minus 15 for people who specifically are in our court but aren't a prisoner or a guest, which is a very low number of people. I should also ransom off everyone who's in my dungeon. Hold court, maybe in a second. Let's set up this triumph as well. Triumph. There we go. And do I want to prepare the Greek fire dromons? I guess I probably should, right? Yeah. Let's do this. So, I think I want to do this one, right? Yeah. There we go. So, that I think just fires in, like, whenever we get to 5 advantages. That's okay. Evangelize the pagans. Don't need to do that. Cool. Anything else? Not immediately. Let's unpause. Oh, actually, there is one thing I want to talk about. Our legend. So one, we have the conquest of the Caponate of Italy to think about. But 2, we have a... Wait, we had a legend seed for Rome, didn't we? What happened to our legend seed for Rome? There's Roman Heritage one. Did we not have a legend seed on this character for it? I guess not. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I was gonna say that we didn't want to do it on this character. Because if we did it on this character, I actually don't think it would apply to future characters. I think it would only apply to our current character. Now, the reason why you might not want to do that is because if you're doing a legend only for your current character, which is going to be the culture stuff, you want to wait till you can actually diverge your culture, and we cannot diverge our culture until it is 100 years old, which means we cannot diverge our culture until it is 1077. So there's no point in doing that legend until minimum 1072, because until that point, we're never going to be able to diverge our culture. Why did I say 1072? Well, because it takes 5 years to complete a legend. But anyway, yeah, essentially there was no reason to do it, although we don't even have the legend, so yeah. I'm sure I saw a pop-up for it, I just guess we must have lost it at some point. Anyway, let's hold a triumph as well while we're here. Right. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to check these purple writing bits as well, because we saw these in the previous episode. Yeah, this is a new type of pop-up. Huh. Which doesn't exist elsewhere, so I guess this is lore pop-ups? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like they could use these for something. I don't know what they could use these for, but I feel like this type of pop-up could be useful for something. Maybe like little summaries of like situations you could definitely have in something like this. Like when somebody's, but it's talking about like a past situation, you could hover over it and it would give you like, on this year this person tried to do this to you and then you did this to them and then they did this to you. Like things for feuds that would be useful. But I guess for now it's just for lore. Anyway, we've done this one a couple of times. We're going to the Hagia Sophia. My victory is for God, I think. Or do I go for I welcome the blessings of the Lord? Yeah, I consecrate my victory for God. Yeah, definitely. Conclusion. Wonderful. I got some extra piety as well. We're almost a paragon of virtue. Would you? Well, believe it or not. Okay. I guess I could evangelize the pagans, but it won't really do me anything, right? It gives me influence and prestige. Yeah, that's not really what I need. I really need piety. Could seclude myself, but that just loses me stress. Yeah, that's not what I need to do. I was thinking there's another one that's like this, which is like study alone or something, where you can gain bonuses for it, but that's not what that one is. I forget what you need to have that one. I think it's something like, it's not wise man, but it's a trait that's similar to it. I forget exactly what it's called, but occasionally I get it and I'm like, oh, that's really good, I should remember that, and then never do. Right. Anyway, oh yeah, how many people are witches, by the way? Hey, 5.8% of our family are witches. Nice. We haven't really put any effort into it, but that's quite nice. Also, how close are we to the Theodosian borders? You completely control the region of the Theodosian Eastern Empire. Ah, we're missing this. And this. Yeah, it's going to take a while. We need Francia to fall before we can do that. In fact, I think we need Francia to fall before we can do any of this, really. Well, Croatia, Palestine, Genoa is going to be our problem, right? No, actually, that's fine. Genoa's fine. It's not in Francia, somehow. Yeah. Actually, we could, in theory, do this before doing the... just re-establish the Theodosian borders. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, you don't want to do that anyway because, well, I don't know, we could do that, I suppose. I'm wondering whether there's a reason to do one before the other. Somebody was suggesting I should do Theodosian borders first. Huh. I don't know why you would do it. Maybe it's because, the Byzantine Empire becomes the de jure liege of every kingdom title. Maybe that's useful before you restore the Roman Empire, because it copies, or like, yeah, it destroys the Byzantine Empire, so maybe it would then, yeah, you restore and acquire the de jure of all currently held empires. Yeah, so I guess if you increase the de jure of the Byzantine Empire with this, then restore the Holy Roman Empire, then you get the Holy Roman Empire with the de jure of the Theodosian borders. Yeah, I don't know whether you can do it the other way around, but interesting. Anyway, let's close this down for now. We don't need to worry about it. It's not relevant. Let's hold court. Actually, let's clear our prisoners. Demand conversion. Give me a hook. You get 47. You demand conversion. Right. Wonderful. That's fine. And is everyone out of my prison now? I think so. Now, I'm going to hold court, I think. Let's do that first. Neighbors can be vassalized? Oh. Where's this? That's not where I thought my neighbors could be vassalized. But you know what? Sure. I'll get you. Next. I kind of thought that some of these guys might be in, you know, Italy, but I guess not. Guess it's because they are Orthodox, but anyway. Weird. Right. Hold court. Empty granaries. I will invest in these counties, and that will get a bunch of development growth, I think. And although I can get more development growth by giving up on tax. Okay, do I care about any of these? No. Or I can get official inspector. I'll give up on tax. That's fine. That actually did not even move our income. Okay. A peasant man timidly approaches my throne, clutching at his hat. Terma of Pamphylia is rampant with unrest and banditry, my lord. Spare but a little coin for the region and control may be restored. 300 gold, I can get control up in every realm county. So that's going to be all counties in our... yeah, in our realm will get control increased by 10. Or I can get excessive bloodshed. And every realm county with 33 or less will also get increased presence. But I don't want to lower popular opinion. So let's do this. 300 gold for control across the realm. Seems good. The Queen of Cities. My Basilius, as you are certainly aware, the anniversary of the foundation of our glorious Queen of Cities, Constantinople, falls on the 11th of May, which is much sooner than one might think. Do I want to host a historic celebration? Probably, yeah, because now I have the money to host one. I didn't last time they asked. Court grandeur and legitimacy go up. You're inspired. You're legendary and renowned, and you want to forge a crown. 100%. I'll support you in that. Do I even have a crown? I do, but like, it's not. It doesn't seem like a legendary crown, really. Okay. Oh, somebody was saying I need to click this. No, I don't. But let me show you what this does. So if I go in here and click send a child to university, I can then click there, and you may notice that this window is very similar to the other window that we can open. So if I close this and then go into relationships, and then let's say I fire this guy. So let's move your guardian. And then we're going to put in a new guardian for this guy. You may notice this screen is almost identical. So I don't need to click send to university specifically for characters. If I've clicked it in this box, I've already paid the money and I've sent them. What does send to university do? Well, basically there are points in the background that are built up during education, and many things affect it, like is your educator a genius? Is your like, what are your character stats? What are your educator stats? Like, what are your tutor stats? There's a whole bunch of things in the background, and university is basically one of those. It's a pretty big modifier, but it's effectively just one of those things in the background. And then if you get X number of points, then you get, you know, level 4 education. If you get a lower number, you get level 3, so on and so forth. Anyway, right. Now I've uneducated you. You got genius free? Yeah. Right, we'll send him off to be educated. That's fine. Right. Too many held duchies. I have 5. Why do I have 5? I should only have 4, right? Epirus, Cephalonia, Thrace, Kurdistan. Why do I have the Them of Kurdistan? It's like one of these is not like the other. You are going to be given the Them of Kurdistan. Wonderful. That's going to make everybody like me significantly more. Because instead of having 5 duchies over, I now have 4 duchies over, which is only a -30. Which is still quite a lot, but it's not quite as bad as I think it would be -50 for 5, so... Anyway. Realm will lose land if Prince Angilbert of Sardinia-Corsica inherits the Kingdom of Sardinia-Corsica. Okay, so Prince Angilbert, who currently holds the Duchy of Tuscany, is currently in line to inherit Sardinia-Corsica. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of Sardinia-Corsica. So I need to usurp that kingdom. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do to fix that issue. Is there anything else I could do? I could declare war for it. For his claims. But there's only that one bit of land left, right? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to revoke Sardinia-Corsica from you. Then I'm going to send you a gift. And then you'll accept vassalage. Yeah, oh, we'll do this one. I love this one. Right, so we offer him religious exemption, right? He's like, oh yeah, great deal. I can stay my religion. This guy's like, I can stay my religion. Wow, this is great. This is so fun. And then... Oh, I just need to wait for him to say yes. He's like, oh wow, that's so fun. I can stay my religion. Wait, why did he not say yes? There we go. Right, I can stay my religion. Except that what you do is you just do this, and then suddenly it's like, oh, wait a second. Now you've got sanctioned war declaration instead of being religiously protected, and then I go up to him and say, hey, you're going to convert. And he has to convert. What did I get here? Oh, okay. That's fine. And now he... wait. Oh, these are these offers of vassalization over here that I don't care about. Right, and then this person has now converted to Orthodoxy. Now, you are part of this, which I control, but I don't really need that. I'm going to give Sardinia to my nephew who currently holds Sardinia. So you're going to get this. Wonderful. And then I'm going to tell my nephew that he's going to convert using influence. Nice. Your neighbor, Francia, has won against this person for the Kingdom of Yemen. So Francia now controls Yemen. So that's where they decided to attack. Okay. Interesting. Just waiting for this person to say whether they'll be admin or not. I'm not going to read your poetry. You speak Italian vulgar. You want 800 to be admin? I'll pay you 800. That's perfectly fine. Right. That's good. You can station men-at-arms. I should station my men-at-arms. Let's do that. There's not really a reason not to. Yeah, you can be in Constantinople for now. Anyone else? Yeah, these are all unstationed. So how about I station Epirus? Yes, you get no bonuses in any of these, but I might as well station some of you while I'm here. And then... Oh, yeah, there's also the Venice army. I forgot. Is there anywhere to station over here? Yeah, let's do that. Seems good to me. If I station you, do you get any bonuses anywhere? Not really. No. Not on any of the ones that hadn't already been, like, stationed in. So that's fine. Cool. Anything else that we need to do? Imprison criminals. No, pardon criminals. I'll just leave those for now. Demand payments. There are a couple of 50 golds. I'll grab these 50 golds along the way. That's fine. I don't need I don't need everything, but like the 50 golds are pretty relevant. Yeah. That's fine. It's, you know, a couple of months' income. That's reasonable. Right. Next. Anything else? Titles been created, don't care. I can usurp the Duchy of Bihar. Where is the Duchy of Bihar? It's up there. So if I usurp it, who actually currently controls the duchy? He does, directly. In which case it doesn't matter. It's not going to get us anything. Potential alliances. Not inside your realm. My nephew-in-law, who holds land in Visby. Okay. Cool. Not a member of my dynasty. And then Bamberg. Again, not a member of my dynasty. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really worried about either of them. Too many held duchies, don't care. Low control in counties. But you're currently increasing control, right? Yeah, so that's nothing I can do about that. I don't really care about sending children to university right this second. Titles can be created. No, I think we're mostly fine here. How are we looking in terms of our council? You're not very good. You are my friend, but like, ideally it should be the Ecumenical Patriarch who holds that title. Yeah, I would prefer the Ecumenical Patriarch held it. But he's our friend, so I don't really want to murder him. So there's not really any options. Our wife has absolutely awful stats, but there's nothing we can do against her. Chancellor? I can get a little improvement by putting my son in, but this guy's a powerful vassal. He's also... yeah, we've already mentored him. We can't mentor you. You're not a powerful vassal, but you are the best we have available. I could potentially mentor my nephew here and then stick him on the council. Yeah, could potentially do that. That wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I don't think we need this guy necessarily. At least not to be on the council. Let's put my nephew there. And let's then mentor him. Yeah. Let's do that. Spy Master's got 22 intrigue. You're not the best person available, probably. No, but you do like me at 100. I can potentially make my Chancellor this guy. I don't need to. Marshal, your powerful vassal at 18. Best we can do is 28. It's a pretty big increase, but he is a powerful vassal, so I don't entirely want to fire him. Also, powerful families, just while we're here. Oh, it recalculated when I went in there. Just want to see who we've got. So we do have another Hex Vulis in here. But the other Hex Vulises are starting to fall down the list a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, people like to look at our dynasty, and I haven't done it in a while. So in case you're wondering... Actually, let's look at dynasty instead. We currently have 1 emperor, 3 king tier titles, and then an absolutely huge number of duchies, and then a couple of counties. Yeah, so some pretty huge stuff there. Stat wise, if anyone's interested, here's the highest stats in our area. We have everything apart from diplomacy, I think. Yeah, which our son has. Leon's actually got, like, really, really good diplomacy stat. It's absurdly good. We haven't had a look at our heir situation in a while. Who is our heir? I think it's Leon for everything right now, but is he the person we want to be our heir? Shouldn't be Wafer. And it could be Leon. I think we decided Leon wasn't going to be our heir for some reason, but he is intelligent and robust. I mean, it's not terrible. If it isn't him, then we're looking down the line at, like, Pavlos. Or... not Gabriella. Samuel. Or it could be Samuel. Yeah, probably, sorry, this Samuel. I think he's the most likely for our heir situation. If we can live 10 more years, he would be a great heir. So, yeah, let's think about him. Also, he has an educator, right? And it's us, and we sent him to university. Yeah, yeah. I can influence his personality. Have we got anything we want to give him? And I could give him Wrathful. He is doing a martial education. Wrathful could be pretty good with that, actually. Let's see if it'll let us. Yeah, let's go for Wrathful. It's 100% success. Yeah, that seems good. Let's do that. My level of devotion has gone up. We're getting there towards religious icon. Do we need religious icon for Mend the Schism, by the way? Yes, yes we do. Okay. That's fine. Hey! We have made him wrathful. That seems good. Yeah, that's solid. Also, we could have him study... no, I don't want you to study Albanian. Let's clear that out for a second. I ideally want you to study Greek. Let's do that. Yeah. You can learn it from my spy master. Well, actually, let's learn it from somebody a little bit younger. Yeah, my wife will teach you Greek. Who also is your mother? Yeah, your mother will teach you Greek. That seems reasonable. Yeah, let's do that. Anything else I can do for you? Nope. Not currently. Okay. That's fine. Just thought I'd have a look. And then here, we're going to execute the scheme. And it was a success. We've got defensive fire drones, which does lower holding taxes by 5%, but does also give us fire siphons. It seems good. Nice. Okay. Yes, and we're now doing the mentoring of that guy. Wonderful. Pause for a second. Just let things kind of roll. Feeling like we're a little bit better. Currently. The Empire changed shape. I'm just trying to figure out what that's for. It might be this readjusting after these new vassals over here. Oh yeah, does anybody want you? I have the Kingdom of Wallachia. I also don't have that duchy. Could create the duchy over here, I suppose. You know what I'll do? I will offer all of you influence in order to become in order to become administrative, and the first one of the first one of you to do it without needing a weak hook is the one who will get it. All right. There we go. Just wait for the other two to say yes before we're there. You want 450 gold? I'll give you 450. I'll give you 450 as well, but you did it for free, which means that you, my friend, have now inherited this duchy. Congratulations. Or not inherited, but I've now appointed you towards that duchy. Great. Seems good to me. Right. That's good. Somebody did suggest, by the way. I think they suggested it as a joke, but I'm kind of into it. They suggested that once we take Rome, I should give it to the Abbasid who's converted to Orthodoxy. I really like that idea. Although it is Rome. But Rome is not that good for us, because we can't hold on to... yeah, we can't hold temple holdings, so really it's just this thing. And this is not good enough by itself to be great. I mean, it does also have the Aurelian walls, which are quite good, but... yeah, the idea of giving it to the... Abbasid is very funny. My metalsmith Yusuf updates me on his progress, droning on about the limits of tongs and bellows as my mind reels with bold ideas for my crown. Making may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say on how the money is spent. So you can do suggestions here. Our background can do suggestions, or he knows what he's doing. This is only slightly higher, and this is higher, so let's do this. I have suggestions. They'll be of a higher quality. Wonderful. I do want to do building at some point. In fact, do we have anything in our estate to build? That would be perfect, because it doesn't cost too much. Ooh, we could build a new building. Yeah, but I want to keep a little bit of money just in case we want to do stuff, like go to war. Ingratiate family scheme could be interesting. Prison cell, reception hall. Reception hall would be interesting. Yeah, just when we're coming Basilius to get the legitimacy stuff. And it increases investment capacity for everyone of your house as well. I suppose that would be interesting. Seeing what other options we have here. Yeah, you know what? Let's get this reception hall. Let's start going into this. Its value increases when house members host a feast or grand wedding in the barony where the Hexvulis estate is located. That might also encourage our family members to host activities there. They probably won't, but it might. Okay, how far away are we from religious icon? Probably really far, right? Yeah, we should maybe go on a pilgrimage as well. At some point. Where are you attacking, Francia? French invasion of the Kingdom of Galicia. Yeah, okay. So now he's Francia, everything's the French, despite being Maghrebi. Alright, well. Feel bad for Galicia, but at least it's not us. Maybe I should, yeah, I think I might go on a pilgrimage. I'm liking that idea more. Something to spend our money on. It gives us a little bit of time where we're not actively attacking someone. Yeah, it gives us time to think, basically. Also, you're Zaidi? Ah, because you were a follower, so I'm assuming that it was an adventurer who got this land at some point. Yeah, you conquered it and you were an adventurer, I'm assuming? Yeah. And you were an Abbasid. Okay. Right, let's go on a pilgrimage. I also could hold a chariot race for 45 gold. You know what, a 45 gold chariot race does sound very good. Let's do this here. I don't need these two things. Other guests? Sorry, I'm going to invite no one to this chariot race if possible. All subjects. No, how about just charioteers? No. Oh no, the thing is, I could invite like nobody to it. But then who's going to be in the chariot race? Also, actually, before I do this, surely I want to make sure I have a champion charioteer if I've got someone good. I'm going to get my acclaimed knight Timotheus. Sure. Right. Oh, also I can upgrade this. I might as well get the 5% development growth there. Right, let's host a chariot race. You know what? I will invite everybody because it's in the spirit of the thing. I should also go to university again. There's many things I should do. Let's get a major legitimacy and popular opinion gain. Adjusted by popular opinion and capital. Okay. I'm going to invite everybody. Yeah. Absolutely everybody is invited. Although it's... yeah, most of them are going to say no, but that's fine. Recreation. Appease the populist. We can attempt to increase legitimacy and popular opinion in our realm capital Byzantium. Okay. Increase influence. Now let's appease the populace. That's my reason for doing this. Start a chariot race. A city in waiting. Development growth in the term of Byzantium will increase by 20. That's nice. How much does it go up by every tick? 2.3. So, you know, it's like 10 months worth. Pretty good. It actually got us a development there. Because it pushed us over the edge, so yeah, good. Right. People are converting from Greek to Leek. Don't like to see that. We want people to stay as Greek. Bardus, my grandson and ward. Do you want to be temperate, just, or cynical? You can be temperate. Temperate's fine. I just inherited something. My lord, the work on your precious artifact is proceeding well. I'm not making any promises, but if I manage to produce a true masterpiece, what idea would you like to guide my hand? Make every ruler generous of me. Your artifact may gain a ruler's opinion modifier. Your artifact may gain a vassal opinion modifier. To impress my whole court, may gain a courtier's opinion modifier, or whatever. Oh, I want vassal opinion modifier, definitely. What did I just inherit? Potton. So this land up here. I'm giving that one away to a Sukevan noble. Okay. This one. Then go away to Khazar noble. And this one can go away to a Vlach noble. Just in completely random spots. I don't know why we inherited those three, but I did. Right. And I got favor hooks on them, which I can then use for money. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not that pressed for cash. Neighboring ruler won war. So Arabia has just won against my vassal in an expansion war. Fair enough. We discovered coinage, which was our fascination. Coinage gives us development growth of 10% everywhere in our culture. Seems good to me. Right. Bailiffs is about to finish, so we're about to get extra building slots. We can't get this until 1050 anyway. Let's go for besiegers. We get that in 2 years now. It means that we get a better version of like siege equipment. That seems useful. Cool. And now we wait for a chariot race. These people are fornicating together. Okay. Oh yeah, do I have anything else in here I want to fill in? Knight effectiveness. Yeah, I'll put in Evag. Don't need Royal Architect. Don't... Actually, I could use you. The monthly piety and the piety in general could be used. Well, actually it's only monthly piety, that's grandeur. But yeah, it could be useful. Let's put in this Abbasid who happens to be here. Because we have yet another Abbasid here who I didn't even spot before. Wait, are you not the eunuch? No, you weren't a eunuch. Okay, that's fine. Well, anyway, we'll get you. Oh, I should definitely have the seneschal. I think somebody even said that in the comments, and I completely just was like, yeah, I should do that, and then never did. Executioner. That can be Theophano, my lover, whose crime is is loving me too much, and she can now execute people for it. Right. Carry on. Eustathios has just joined our court with lust for adventure. Ah, yes. The 3-year-old with a lust for adventure has joined our court. Ah, so I'm sure that'll be interesting. Benvento, or this guy is now in charge of Benvento, I should say. What happened? This guy died, and then Marcos, son of this guy, son of this guy, son of this guy, son of this guy. Got it. I kind of lost track of where some of the different lines of the family went. I know where our line of the family is. I know maybe a little bit of our siblings, and I know like our children a little bit, but beyond that, like, it's now all lost, which, to be fair, they're not that related to us anymore. I've uncovered a vicious scheme by Strategos Alexandros against you to claim my throne. That's not on. Okay, still on disrupt schemes. I just want to double check. I couldn't remember whether I'd left them on that or not. You now govern the Them of Raska, another member of my family. We have a court event, which didn't trigger because we're already at an activity. The activity being waiting for the chariot race. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't even declare wars right now, can I? Also, he just won the invasion of Galicia over there. But yeah, let me just have a look. Papacy? Yeah, I can't declare wars because I'm at an activity already. Of course, of course. Yep, I'm at an activity, although I'm not actually doing anything. My prisoner died in my dungeons? What do you mean my prisoner died in my... she was still in my dungeons? Oops. Neighbor's war resolved. Your neighbor, Francia, has won against Arabia in the French invasion of the Sultanate of Yemen. Do they now hold more of Yemen? My kinsman is scheming against me. I'll let everyone know about the scheme to claim the Byzantine Empire. Everyone's trying to scheme to get the Byzantine Empire. Alright, well, anyway, neighboring ruler won a war. Azerbaijan has expanded further. We now have more land in Agarafa, which I should probably just give away to a local Greek noble. That's fine. And now we continue. Waiting for the chariot race to start. More people are scheming against me. All they're trying to do is get my throne. I'm not really that worried about it. You want to meet me? That's fine. Yeah, I'll get the renown for that. Mentor and governance is a success, which means that we now have 32 as our steward. So he's actually even better than than our previous one by 1 point now. That's nice. Okay, he's also trying to increase development over in Nicopolis here. Development's now 20 here. Is this where we want to continue increasing development? I guess so. You could also increase it somewhere else here. Maybe in one of the ones that's specifically marked as backwater. Yeah, I could send you over to Corfu to increase it. You know what? Let's send you over to Corfu. I'm going to change it. I'm going to send you over there for now. Right, just to push it up a little bit. Get as much development as we can here. Although it's not getting anything from neighbors, but that's okay. You should be getting quite a lot from neighbors right now. Yeah, because you're getting a lot from both of these. Okay. Is there anything else I can build here? I do have an extra building slot. Some of these. Yeah, and I'm about to get another one in 3 months. You know what I should do? I should do a little building check. I just do a little building, just up from the ones that we actually hold ourselves. Yeah. I'll make sure to keep like 1,000 gold free. But for now, there's no real reason not to do this. Really after development here. Oh, I'd love those, but it has backwaters, so you can't get those. Ah, right. Let's get hospices here, then. This one, I'll increase that. I said I was going to leave 1,000 gold, right? Murex Fisheries, I can upgrade again. Cool, and that leaves me about 1,000 gold. Right. Acquaintance taken prisoner. Acquaintance lost war. Also, now that we're doing that, I should put in a royal architect because we're building. So we might as well make it 30% quicker. Nice. You've created yet another Hexavulus house. Hexavulus Al-Hadid, which is in Alexandria. You've discovered bailiffs. I will enter a duumvirate with you, would I? Oh, no. My neighbor is lost against my vassal in an expansion for Hamadan. We now have Hamadan. Nice. Also, despite jihads now being a thing, or like being a thing as of like 10 years ago in game, they haven't actually called one yet. Which is interesting. Fickle Philip. I bump into a very grave-looking Yusuf, my metalsmith, hoping that he doesn't bring ill news of the splendid crown he should soon have ready for me. Oh, there you are, my liege. I hit a wall of my work. Nothing major. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts. I just need some inspiration. Mighty Basilius, might you have some prior examples that I could examine? And to the Great Hall, I know what you need. I have just the tonic. Real inspiration comes within. Huh. Let's say that real inspiration comes within. It loses progress, but that just gives it more chance to gain more positives. No stone unturned. Development growth of Byzantium increases by 50. I forgot we had that. I'd completely forgotten we had inspections. We should do inspections. I forgot we had it entirely. My mistake. It must have been right before we got the plagues or something like that, and it just completely exited my mind. Or I did it in one episode and then recorded the next one the next day and forgot about it, and therefore it was lost forever. Alright, so this is my champion charioteer. I'm going to back the Prazanoi again, which I think is who I backed last time, so. But do they have the highest chance to win? No, in fact, they may have the lowest chance, but it's actually pretty even. I'll back my charioteer. Okay. Among those joining me on my box today is my wife, Basilisa Uniki, clearly basking in her privileged access to me and what that communicates. So I can say sit beside me, increase her candidate score for the Byzantine Empire. I'm sure she's gonna inherit that any day now. She may reveal a secret and she would learn of a witch secret. Chatting would be a travesty. These are the best sort of people. You know what, let's increase our candidate score? Sure. Why not? Mainly because I'm interested where she lands. Probably not very high, but... Is she even the... Like, where is she in the candidacy? I'm gonna check at the bottom and work my way up. Oh, she's probably at least in the positives. Okay, there are over 100 people eligible. This is more than I thought there might be. Though I guess everybody is technically eligible, so... There you go, she's 80th in line right now. Very unlikely to get it. Very unlikely. Alright. Here, Heroes of the Circuit. The Prazanoi are fielding a fine cadre of skilled drivers whose names are certainly among those praised in the market, spoken relevantly by children. Even the Imperial Court fawns and swoons over them. I could place my stake on any of these celebrity racers, but perhaps no single competitor is far and away the best prospect. I'm gonna back Timotheus. Yeah. And I'm gonna say that he's gonna be in first, second, or third, which is a 16.4% chance. I'm gonna bet the max amount, obviously, because I have like so much money I should. It just makes sense. I need a guardian for my granddaughter. Alright. Yeah, you can be guardian. I was just checking that there wasn't already, like, you didn't already have wards or something like that, but no. Yeah, you might as well be educated by a genius. You're not going to university. I'm not made of money, but I need it for the chariot racing. Stewardship perk. Well, let's grab gold aplomb. Does nothing for us because our stress level is going to stay at 0 ideally, but it is quite nice if our stress does go up. And the next level is huge because 20% domain taxes is an extremely large amount of money. That's like 28. That'd be great. Well, assuming we don't already have percentages. Though the nobility have the best seats, or have the best stands in the Hippodrome, they are nothing compared to the commanding seats of my Kathisma and all it represents. That's the Imperial box. Each of them cover a place up here, and it seems none more than Magistrate Florin of Kalasrasi, who has placed an entreating note in the hands of a palace guard. Though I hear he's quite a wealthy man. I can let him come in. Such privileges come with certain costs, or I don't think so. Yeah, you pay me money, you can come in here. That's fine. He coughed up. And now, refreshments. Chariot racing isn't the sole amusement of the day. Not all that's here to set men's passion ablaze. As spirits run hot, prostitutes slip through the crowd and ply their trade. A painted face, especially a comely one, smiles to me invitingly. How daring of her to come near these places of honor, but even here, I could easily take her hand in mine, follow her sweet-smelling body to a secluded place. Oh no, we're not going to do that. We're Chase, obviously. We definitely wouldn't do that. No way. Down with Strategos Gabriel. A roar rises from the crowd, then spreads, repeats itself and becomes a chant. I lean forward straining to catch the words. The hoi polloi are stamping, pointing and shouting a name. Down with Strategos Gabriel! Down with Strategos Gabriel! I hear that Strategos Gabriel is gaining a bit of reputation, but I had no idea that people were this angry. To be stripped of his position, fired from my council, placate the crowd, send servants to throw them prizes. Okay, and I get appeasement efforts for 10 years. Or unacceptable. Yeah, I'll appease them. That's fine. What's that? I can demand payments. Okay. The Prazanoi United. Prazanoi. Noble prelates, you're among the greatest and truest supporters of our beloved Prazanoi. Would you care to step among us, lift a cup with some stout and loyal compatriots? I'll keep the boys from brawling and stone throwing, I swear. So I can go down there and get powerful local dem, or not do that. Yeah, let's go down there. Fail to incite anyone. It's time, leading my household, I ascend to the marble Kathisma, and our honorary place above the pandemonium of the Hippodrome. As the sea of spectators awaits, I consider the substance of my opening address. I shall atone the ancient impressive formalities, of course, but also publicly degenerate an aspirant for the throne. Just absolutely, like, put my spy master on blast, or don't do that. Let's not do that and gain some more popular opinion. Trade port finished. Nice. And now the racing begins. And we actually get no stone unturned again, except that we already have it. Okay. And we're off. Our court physician got, yeah, wise woman there. And now who's in line? Ah, Helias is back in line. Or Helias. Theodotus passes Constantios Mandromentos. Oh. Where's our person? He's 7th. That's not really on, is it? Why isn't someone simply let him win? Also, my bodyguard is dead, but I think he just died of old age. Not of, like, being a bodyguard. Need a new one. New bodyguard's going to be Rorik. We also need a new person to be an acclaimed knight in one of these positions. Steward of Epirus. Right. So that is this one. My son can be next in line for that. Wonderful. Well, my guy came in 9th. Victory for the Lukoi. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. The first 3 charioteers blaze across the finish line. Cheers are up for Bashir, Sigisbrand, and Anastasios. A breathtaking display of speed and skill marks the close of the race. The roaring crowd, swept up in awe, add thunderous acclaim to the spectacle. My wager on Timotheus was ill-conceived. My bootmaker, Konstantinos, brought in a tidy sum from the betting. The Empire is 1,500 gold richer. Wow. Yeah, this is always worth doing, especially given that we can run this for 45 gold if we want to. Yeah, I always forget that we get quite so much money from it. A victory well earned, and they all gain experience, and everyone else gains 3 experience. There's our infirmaries finished, and we finished the chariot race. Wonderful, and we get lavish generosity, which increases popular opinion even further. Cool. So, if we have a look here, popular opinion is now plus 52 in the capital. That's pretty good. We also now have a pile of money, which we can spend on things like, I don't know, hospices, and hospices, and say hospices, and trade ports, and then Jerusalem. I don't have the duchy here anyway. What kind of stuff do I want to build here? Could go for blacksmiths, I suppose. Could go for hospices. That seems good. This one. You got anything that's development based? Nope. How about a hospice? This one must have something that's development based. Nope. Well, you know, always could build a hospice. Also, I have another city here. Oh, interesting. Do I want another city there? Probably not. But anyway, I'll get guilds here. That's fine. How much does it cost to go to university now I spent all that money? Let's just have a look, because it's probably not been... Well, it's probably been more than 20 years since our last university visit. They do actually have universities over here, which is nice, opposed to religious centers. Maybe Cairo's the place to go? Although Canterbury looks like it's... Though it's a religious center, it might be the place to go for experience if I want more. I could just go to Cairo. Yeah, it's kind of on the way. So if I was to go to Cairo, for instance, and I wanted to spend the most, it's going to cost me 1,000. Okay, that's not too bad. We could go to Cairo. I mean, our health is poor though. So actually, that's probably a bit of a waste. Request for funds. You can have whatever you need. Yeah, if her health is poor, I don't want to go to university. If her health was normal, I would. I don't want to go on your hunt either. I do want to go on an inspection, actually. Let's do inspection. I want to do an inspection to Nicopolis. The reason I want to do an inspection to Nicopolis is that I'm going to get a bonus in Nicopolis for doing the inspection, and I'll get a bonus in Byzantium. So I actually get double bonuses, which is good. Survey intent. Gain bonuses for the capital. Prove the success chance. Let's gain bonuses for the capital. Sure. Start inspection. Let's go. And we're off. Nothing to do there. Everything's building. Trade port's finished in Arta, which is nice. Travels to come. I don't need any info on future travels. Over here, my lord. I've toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth. As I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An extravagant crown of masterful craftsmanship. The crown is forged from gold and adorned with intricate filigree that frames the large sapphire centerpiece. Domain limit +1. Powerful vassal council tax contribution. That's not bad. Not bad at all. What's our current one? 2% domain taxes and 6% powerful vassal. I think that this is better. And it is slightly worse initially, but I'm now able to hold another holding. So as long as that extra holding makes me more than 2, it's worth it. So which holding makes us the most? Well, Venice does. Probably Byzantium does, but they're individual ones. Jerusalem makes us quite a lot, but we don't have anything else there. Nicopolis? Is there another one here I could get? I have both of those in Nicopolis, actually. Mitzovo? Get 2 from that. Okay. Here, I could get the castle. I don't need the castle on that one, though. Also, what I should consider doing is something like Metzovo. I should grab this and then make it the main holding. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to revoke you. Yeah. So she's very unhappy. I'm now going to upgrade that to the county capital. And the reason I'm going to do that is so that I can have that city as the main thing, and then I can give away the castle later. Yeah. No, I want to move county capital here. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah, that seems much better for us, I think, overall. Because now I can give away the barony if I need to. Okay, and then I guess I will upgrade the guilds there. And then Nicopolis. Another thing I can get. Blacksmiths are good. Stables, probably not. Militia corps. I kind of want blacksmiths. I really like the holding taxes and knight effectiveness, but maybe farms and fields would be better. Well, it gives you county bonuses, right? Yeah, let's grab farms and fields. It's probably better. Yeah. Okay. Trailside bond. Pavlos and Timotheus are now better friends. Wonderful. Neighboring ruler lost a war. Cool. A traveling troop. Entering the barony of Mavruda, we're welcomed by a troupe of entertainers. There are puppet shows, dancing, and song. My daughter Gabriella seems to enjoy the music and is delightfully enthralled by one jester in particular. The man is an extraordinary performer, juggling several instruments in between playing them. Maybe I should spend some quality time with Gabriella. I could use a jester, and you'd be excellent at it, or a well-deserved break. Do I have a jester? I don't think I have a jester, right? I don't. You know what, then? You shall be my jester. Your jester shall be David. A good imperial name, named after one of, after our father. We need a guardian for Samuel. This is Samuel 2. Samuel 2 is actually going to be educated by us. We're going to stop educating Bardus. Yeah, so I'm going to remove guardian. Then going to set a guardian. Right. Back into Bardus here. Yeah. You're now going to get a guardian. Where are you traveling? You're attending my inspection? So therefore I can't set an educator for you. That's very annoying. Anyway, I'm going to educate Samuel. Yes, I can't send him to university, but I will educate him. I guess I could send him to university now via the button when I get money, but anyway. Yeah. Bardus. Just mark Bardus here so we can go back to him. Also need to give some land to this guy at some point, but we'll work out what we're doing with that in a second. Quarry Quarrel. I can give 500 gold for well-fed workers in Metzovo, or hunger keeps the motivation up and get indifferent liege. I don't care. Hunger keeps the motivation up. I don't want 500 gold towards that. House member Pavlos has now gained the theme of Diyarbakir. Cool. He's also heir to the Capanate of Italy as well. There was boundary disputes and other such things. Cool. Inspection. No stone unturned gives this a bonus of 50 development growth. As I arrive in Nicopolis, I am brought to the study. A group of servants attend to all my needs and fuss around me for a while, until I ask them to leave. How am I meant to focus on my task at hand if they keep running around the room? Them out of the way, I can finally start working my plans, which is to improve the bureaucracy here in Nicopolis, or ensure the people know why I'm the liege. Yes, improve the bureaucracy. We need to improve development and taxes. Let's do it. Increase control level here. Arrange marriage. This is the Abbasid marriage. Abbasid marrying Abbasid. I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. Right, back to the inspection. 50 days left. Old roads of Nicopolis. As I travel through the grasslands around Nicopolis, I reflect on an all too common problem. As soon as we leave the city, we find ourselves stuck in muddy ditches and following paths that do not go anywhere. These old roads are barely of any use, if of any use at all. Unless I look into setting aside men to start working on repairs, it will likely start affecting local citizens and foreign traders if it hasn't already. So I can allocate funds, which gets 30% development growth. For every 3 development below 30 gets 10%. Levy the citizens. Okay, the garrison can take care of it, or it's not that big of a problem. I'll put aside the funds, I think, and it increases development growth in Byzantium just for doing it. The Byzantian for doing it. Nice. Finishing more things. It's good. Overseeing Nicopolis. After thoroughly scrutinizing all the documents I could find, I've managed to wrestle out some extra budget I can reallocate to alleviate some of the local infrastructure issues troubling the county. I'll need to figure out which section of the bureaucracy is most in need of some extra aid. So tax loopholes. 2% chance of bad, but a very high chance that I increase development growth. That's actually in the capital, and then get taxes here. City walls improve development here. Or I can improve control here. I need to improve development here, definitely. Okay. I think we got the 2% there. Might be wrong. We want a council position, no. Despite many problems and issues I've faced here in Nicopolis, I feel I've started getting a good understanding of how to get my way around here. The landholders, local guilds, they're all starting to accept my way of doing things. Now I just need to stake out a path for the future of this county and find the right people to lead it there. Hopefully this is the last of my challenges. I get increased success chance. Cool. Also gain some more money. And conclusion. It worked. So I get development growth in the capital. I get inspection taxes here, which increases taxes in Nicopolis. And I get development growth or as in development growth per month. And I get a flat development growth as well. Nice. That's pretty good. A small deal. I can buy these things. And bring them to Byzantium or move out of the way. I don't really need the decreased building costs. Well, actually, I can build something new here, can't I? No. Alright, well, move out of the way already. Yeah, that's fine. Also, if we check here, this should now be at 21, and it's going up by 1.8, which is not bad. Yeah, thanks to all the development growth bonuses. Seasons of Change. As we prepare to set off in the morning, I see Mathilde standing outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to her, I notice a change in the wind. Refreshing autumn wind ripples through the camp, grabbing leaves and dust from the ground. Summer is behind us, and it's time to prepare for the cold of autumn and winter. Let's get back on the horse, get some more progress. Can't be wasting days because we're low on health. Don't have that many days to waste. Okay. The toils of war. We have crushed those Shakian dogs yet again. It's only a matter of time before victory is ours. And yet the celebratory words pales when I look at the injured soldiers and their grieving relatives. I will donate some money. And get us a little bit towards religious icon. Martial contest. I will let this guy do it. The head of my Varangians. And they won and earned me money. Well done. I also got Veneto here, which I am going to give away to Cisalpine Noble. Right, that's fine. And then continue along this way. Cadet branch. You've created a new cadet branch called Caballarios. Oh, in Antioch. Wonderful. Got more renown. There's a scheme at court to claim my throne. I'm shocked. And I've now arrived back. Wonderful. Bunch of these things have now finished. I'm almost back to earning over 200 a month. Bardass. Oh, you need an educator, do you? It's going to be this guy. You're not going to university, but we will wait one tick and then we will send our other son to university. Just need to wait. There we go. Can you refresh? Okay, I want the send to university button. I guess I'll wait one more tick. Secret exposed. These are not but malice and lies. Let's wait a little bit more. There we go. Really? It's not going to say you can send a child to university? Huh. Maybe it's because they had an actual educator or something? I don't know. Anyway, Samuel, you need to go to university. I guess the easiest way to do this would be to fire ourselves. And then to hire ourselves and send you to university. There you go. That's fine. You're a little slow, aren't you, game? He already has an educator, doesn't he? Wait. Did I fire the wrong one? No? Wait. Did I? I'm sure I did it with him. Because he didn't have an educator either. Wait, does it fire both of the Samuel Hexavulis ones? Thank you for the 500 gold. I want to get up to 1,500 again. That was interesting. I must have done it on the wrong one. I definitely didn't mean to. If I did. Neighboring ruler won war. The French invasion of the Kingdom of Burgundy against Burgundy. Yeah, so now Burgundy doesn't hold any land in Burgundy. Burgundy should change their title. They're probably going to pivot to Lotharingia or Frisia, I would reckon. So we might get a nice shade of orange over here soon. They're also now bordering the Holy Roman Empire, which is scary. Catholic Holy Order founded by the Holy Roman Empire. Alright, people are sleeping with each other. One more tick. Come on. Yeah, come on. Just waiting for it to go through. Right. Well, apparently I must have messed up your education. So let's uneducate. Look at this. It did. That's so stupid. That is a very stupid bug. So you lose both of them as your guardian. But you know what's even worse? You have to resend them to university. Yeah, that's stupid. He really doesn't like them being named the same thing, huh? Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna, like, make you educated by someone else then, because... Yeah. Okay. That's very annoying. I wonder what else that's gonna break. I wonder why they're linked together. It must just be Samuel Hexavulis is, like, what he uses, but it doesn't That doesn't make any sense, because in the background, should it not use the character... there's a character ID for everything, so surely these two characters don't share the same character ID. So, why would it use the name? Why would it not use the ID of the character? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to try and work out why they decided to do it via name. Because it's obviously done by a name, right? Because it affected both of them. So it's obviously, like, name-based, because that's the only thing they share. Right? Because they're 2 years apart. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.